G'day, it's Brak the War Boss here, and I've got some interesting news. As we know, the CODEX is, well, the Beast Anchor box is out. Some people have got it, some people didn't. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it. I wasn't quick enough. Apparently in Australia, if you wanted to get it, you actually had to be online about 5 minutes before it was due to start. And then most people missed out. GW's done some really strange things, and that is the main reason why I don't care, or I'm particularly not fussed about why I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and that is give you a whole lot of leaks. And I'm going to be giving you a whole lot of leaks at 1 unit at a time over the next couple of days, maybe 1 or 2 videos a day. It really depends on my mental health. But I'm just going to throw things out so that people can have a look. And if Games Workshop wanted to keep this a secret, well, then they shouldn't have stuffed up. What I believe happened is that Games Workshop released the Codex rules to some people who had the app. And I have to thank a person called Dresser, who put all this up on the Warhammer 40k community, the 40k Warhammer community. Well, it was one of those Facebook groups. So we put that up, and I also have to thank another fellow called Scott for letting me know that it was there. Alright, now as you may have guessed from the title of the video, the first unit that I'm going to be looking at is the BIG'ED Boss Bunka. So let's get stuck into it. Alright, here it is. And 5 power level, 75 points per model, and it's a unit of 1, and it doesn't move. It's a bunker. Ballistic skill 6, strength 6, toughness 8, 12 wounds, leadership 7, and a 3-up save. And it seems to degrade, so that's from 7 wounds onwards, from 4 to 6. I think the big things happens here is that not much. It loses wounds. It loses wounds, and the BS is still 5+. So I really can't see a difference there. There must be some sort of difference, but no major change there. But where the bad things start to happen, so you get to 3 wounds or more. So the ballistic skill goes down to 6+, and still strength 6, toughness 8, and no attacks because it's a building. Now let's have a look at the unit options. Now it's equipped with a big shooter and gaze of Mork, but you can add 3 extra big shooters if you wish. And so the big shooters range 36, DACA 5, 3, so if 18 inches you get 5 shots. Not bad for a platform. But we have got the gaze of Gork here, so no extra points it's going to cost you. Before selecting targets, select one of the profiles below to make the attacks with. So this thing called a squint. 18 inches, heavy 1, strength 9, AP neg 4, damage 3. Wow, that's pretty tough. Each time an attack is made with this weapon profile, select one eligible target unit, draw a straight line between the closest point of the bearer's base or hull and that of the closest model in the target unit. Make 1 wound roll against the target unit and each other unit this line passes over. So each time an attack is made with this weapon profile, that attack automatically hits the target. Okay, so auto hits. If people are trying to get close to it, you've got a chance of hitting multiple units. Nice. It's pretty nice. 75 points. It looks good. Now the second thing called the Glare. 24-inch range, heavy D6, strength 1, neg 1 AP, damage 1. So good for infantry. Well, not good for them. Good to kill them. Okay, now it's a blast weapon. Each time this weapon profile is selected, select a point on the battlefield within this weapon's maximum range and resolve attacks against every eligible enemy unit within 3 inches of that point, determining visibility from that point. Determine the number of attacks separately for each eligible unit. So you select a point, and anything within 3 inches you can actually roll against. So that's not bad, and you can determine the number of hits for each separately. Nice. I like this. Okay, here's some more abilities. Now, I probably should have put this a bit first. It's a transport model, and it's a transport model that doesn't move. Now, that's tickling my fancy. This model has a transport capacity of 10 flash gits or ork infantry models. Each mega armor or jump pack model takes up the space of 2 models. So no real different there. Keywords, orks clan, and other keywords, BIG'ED BOSS BUNKA, building, transport, and vehicle. War gear options. I put this in the wrong order, haven't I? This model can be equipped with up to 3 additional big shooters, and this model can be equipped with a shouting pole. Now, the shouting pole is an extra 5 points. While the war boss model is embarked in this transport, the bearer gains the model's war boss, beast boss, or flashier gits aura ability. Okay, so if he's in here, he actually gets a war boss, beast boss, or flash gits aura abilities, whatever they are. So we'll have to look in that. And it explodes when this transport is destroyed. 1 roll d6 before any embarked models disembark, before removing it from play. On a 6 it explodes, and each unit within 600 suffers d3 mortal wounds. So nothing new there. Open topped. In your shooting phase, units embarked within this transport can be selected to shoot with, measure distances, and draw line of sight from any point on this transport. While doing so, embarked models are considering to have remained stationary unless they have embarked this turn. Now, you might think, well, this doesn't move anyway, but I think this is the open-topped ability across for all vehicles. Now, this is good for anything that has an open-top vehicle, which I'm sure is going to be trucks and some of the wagons, and I wouldn't be surprised if the kill rigs and hunter rigs have that too. So that's great. You can actually put shooting troops in open-top vehicles, they can move, and voila, they don't lose any of their benefits because it's moved, because they've remained stationary. Nice. I have been wanting this for a very, very long time. It's what was missing in the last couple of rule sets. And yeah, thank you, GW. Thank you very much. Ramshackle. Well, I talked about this the other day. Each time an attack is allocated to this model, unless that attack has a strength characteristic of 8 or more, subtract 1 from the damage characteristics of that attack to a minimum of 1. So, yeah, not bad. Well, there you have it, the BIG'ED Boss Bunka. It looks to be reasonably cheap. You can put up to 10 infantry characters in it. It has special auras, and though the Gaze of Morph looks like they've got some possibilities of taking down some things, which is good. If I was to get one of these to play it, assuming that you can place it wherever on the board, I'd be trying to probably place this up close. Okay, what do you think? I'll try and make this one really quick. Do you like it? Will you get it? I think I will. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Let's have a conversation. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. Do all the algorithmic things. And if you would like to help me out financially, there's always Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. The links are in the description. Okay, time to toddle off. So remember, if you go on crumpin', you've got to bash early and bash often.